So a couple of other tips for managing conflict. I'm going to start with the don'ts. Don't hold your position no matter what. People can feel that and they tend to mirror you. Don't blame, interrupt, or use bad language. Interrupting is just something that is very rude in a lot of cultures. Don't use threats or ultimatums because then you make people defensive or they shut down. Don't leave the other person no way out. In Asia, we call that saving face. You have to allow somebody to save face with themselves, gracefully. Don't engage in public space where others can hear you. Nobody likes an audience when they're having a conflict. Don't prepare your rebuttal when you are in inquiries. Oftentimes we listen to people and we hear the first sentence and we're already preparing our argument. What you need to do is really listen and then think, a few seconds, and then, give your response. But you have to really stop yourself from preparing your argument in your head because other people can feel that. And don't use generalized statements. If you say you always do this or you're never on time, people tend to delete that. In other words, when you generalize with always or never, it's very hard for people to take you seriously. So be very careful of those words. What you do want to do in conflict is plan your strategy beforehand. Think about what your goal is. It doesn't take that much time, 5 or 10 minutes. Deal with one issue at a time. Nobody wants a laundry list loaded on them from the past year. Pick one issue and just start with that. Choose your timing carefully. If somebody has had a bad day, if they're tired, timing is important. So you may want to look at the timing of when you want to talk about it and say, is this a good time now? Use good inquiry, asking open-ended questions like curiosity questions versus leading or influencing questions, because nobody wants to be manipulated. It's always good to paraphrase what somebody's saying and also summarize regularly in the conversation to make sure that you understood it the way they said it. Always helping the other person save face is a good thing to do. Nobody wants to look stupid. And always seeking common ground. And the other thing is maintain a sense of humor. You can still have conflict, but still have a humor about it because that actually helps the situation. So thanks very much for your time and attention.